I don't know my lefts from my rights, okay? Don't judge me. Yeehaw! I'm kind of scared doing this. Boy, howdy, do I love this fitness the rhythm boxing game on the Wii, on Wii Fit, that is one of like 50 different smaller games in Wii Fit. I sure wish I could pay a full game price for this one game that's like 1% of this game. What's this? Oh, Nintendo's uploaded a video, fitness boxing overview trailer. Is this my prayer being answered right now? I sure hope so. Fuck. I was on my subscriptions feed the other day, and I saw a video from Nintendo. Fitness boxing overview trailer. And I thought to myself, that sounds like, you know, a small mini game from a Wii game that was released like 10 years ago. If you go to the Wii Fit Wikipedia, you can see, look at all these different like mini games, all these different exercises, this yoga, strength training, aerobics, and balance games that you can do. That's a lot of stuff right here. That's a lot of stuff for one game. Now, fitness boxing appears to me to be the rhythm boxing, aerobics sort of thing in Wii Fit. That's one of a bajillion different things in this one singular game. But now fitness boxing is its own game, which is really weird. And when you look at the price, developed by Imagineer and published by Nintendo exclusively for the Switch. What else has Imagineer done? Medabots for the Game Boy Advance. Quest 64 for something. Doom in Japan under license from Imagineer. I don't know what the... SimAnt. What the hell? At the end of the list of games here, we have SimTown, which is a rip-off of SimCity, I'm gonna guess. Anyway, let's move on to the main thing that I was gonna show you, which is that this game costs $50, which is about the price of any other normal game, right? I think. It's £40 on Amazon.co.uk. I wonder what, like, I don't know, Mario Odyssey is. So it's being sold about £10 less than a game like Odyssey or Breath of the Wild, but that's still pretty close to a full price game, you know? So fitness boxing costs the same as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe, like anything that they port over from a previous console that they're marking down by about £10 because it's a port. Still, I would see this more as like a small part within a bigger game, like Wii Fit, right? I mean, granted, Wii Fit, when it came out, it was a bit more expensive than your average game because it came with the board. But this doesn't come with any board. The real question is, what game are you going to get more out of? Fitness boxing or 1-2 Switch? I'm not sure if 1-2 Switch costed more or less when it came out, but it sure costs less now. It's only £30, about the price of Angry Birds 3DS. Anyway, long story short, I don't think it's worth £40 this game. Like, that's the price you pay for a full 3DS game, and it's like fitness boxing is probably going to end up like 1-2 Switch, being like reduced in price a lot over time. If you go on the Wayback Machine, you'll see that it used to cost $50, and then if you get out of the Wayback Machine and go to the actual site, it still costs $50 there. So I don't know if it's officially marked down. I don't know if it's going to get as bad as My Health Coach or Personal Trainer Cooking. You've probably been to a GameStop at some point that is selling at least one of these two games as a trade-in for 50 cents. I know every time I go into a GameStop and I look in their trade-in bargains or whatever, there's always one of those games for about 50 cents. I don't think fitness boxing is going to get that hard a hand, but there's potential for it for sure. I don't know exactly how those DS games were. I don't think they were. Maybe they weren't even games for all I know. So we're going to have a look at the video for this, which is what we started off with and kind of went on a little detour of.
Work out at home or on the go.
I feel kind of inclined to give it that point of like, oh, you can bring it around and go boxing wherever you go. But listen, I don't think anyone's going to be walk into a coffee shop and be like, yeah, I'm just going to lay down my Switch and start boxing in the middle of this coffee shop. Excuse me, Mom, mind if I put down my Switch on the dinner table and start doing some boxing here? Excuse me, could you move a little bit? these airplane seats don't have a lot of space, and I'm trying to set up my Switch so I can do a little bit of boxing while I'm on my travels. I suppose if you're going over to someone's house and like you had some downtime and you want to do some boxing, it's like, yeah, I don't have to do it on their Switch. I want to keep it on my profile. I want to save all my records into the calendar. Did you know that this game has a calendar?
Consistency is key. Use the calendar feature to keep track of when you worked out.
Yeah, that's right. This game has a calendar. It made space in the ad to let you know this game has a calendar. Yo, if calendars are where it's at these days, let me tell you something. This game ain't the only place you're gonna find a calendar. Look over here, there's a calendar in my room. It's actually a very special calendar. It's called the Student Planner 2018-2019, and it's from September to August. So my calendar is unique.
Personalize your experience by choosing a background and the material you want to punch in the game.
Yeah, that's right. If you weren't already convinced that this game is worth £40, $50, this game allows you to change the background. So, there you have it, lads. You can also change the look of the squares that explode when you make a punch. I mean, at the same time, I do appreciate when a game allows you some customization. I'm sure it makes it more of an experience than,
Customize your trainer's skin tone, eyes, hair, and even outfits.
They're really trying to sell their customization. I mean, they have a very limited character creator, but they're really squeezing the last out of every little simple thing that they have going for it. One thing that's a little odd about the trailer is that, hey guys, Zelda here to let y'all know that there's a bit of inconsistency between the last shot and the current shot. And in a YouTube commentary video, that just ain't acceptable. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have to shut this video down. I'm kidding. This was a bit. So guys, we did it. My camera ran out of batteries. It's kind of weird that they cut between these like really fine and like 60 FPS gameplay footage pieces and then this like really low contrast 30 FPS, maybe lower sort of clips. It's like kind of jarring that they cut between that.
Clothing items unlock gradually the more you play. So consistent workouts are a 1-2 punch.
Kind of reminds me of Nintendogs in a bit. Like the more you walk your dog, the more items you can get. I don't know, is that how Nintendogs worked? It was the first game I got for my 3DS and I'm forgetting it all already.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Or
Does his shirt say Minecraft?
That was close.
Actually, that victory screen kind of reminds me of Wii Play, which was a collection of actual proper mini games, not just like sports games or whatever, but they had like, oh, you could play tanks. Tanks was the best. Honestly, if you wanted to make a mini game inside a larger Wii game into its own game, Tanks is the game to go with. Not fitness boxing, rhythm boxing.
That was close.
jab, jab, jab.
Jab, jab, jab. Ah, fuck.
Jab! And don't forget to buy the game when it becomes available January 4th.
That's yesterday at the time of recording. I wonder how does it do? There was one important moment at the beginning of this trailer that I left out. I was gonna leave it till the end of the video and then I just forgot to say it. So I'm gonna say it now.
Work out at home or on the go by boxing to the beats of popular songs.
Popular songs. I'm guessing that's the big difference between this game and rhythm boxing on the Wii Fit. Probably a big factor as to why they decided to sell it at like full game price. So it's been another couple hours, and all I really want to say is toodles. And I didn't say toodles. I didn't say goodbye properly in the last recording, so you know. It was nice to do this video. I hope it turns out well enough that y'all enjoy it. And I'll see you around.